Okay, everyone, Dr. Lynn here, coming to you live with your 5th edition of Taiyoga Beats, where we combine Tai Chi, yoga, dancing to the beat. Today I'm going to bring you something a little different. I thought I invented it, but I did not. It is called aqua. So we're going to take all our Tai Chi moves that we've learned and do them in the water. This is your 5th edition. I am downtown Calgary in Alberta, Canada today, and I am at the Hotel Arts in the swimming pool. So for our spiritual aspect today, I want to teach you about becoming a wave walker. So I borrowed this concept from John Ortberg, who wrote a book called If You Want to Walk on Water, You Gotta Get Out of the Boat. Hence the water today. So basically his concept has to do with the story in the Bible where the 12 disciples were in the boat, the big storm came, and they saw Jesus walking on the water towards them. And I can't even imagine what that miracle must have been like to witness. But anyway, it was Peter that said, "Command me to get out of the boat." And that is God's calling on your life. When God calls you, he commands you to get out and go on an adventure with him, kind of like Dr. Lynn has done here in Canada. So the reason I call it a wave walker is because when you get out of the boat, it's not going to be clear glass water like this without any wind or any trouble. So you got to be ready to go on an adventure. But Jesus will be out there with you and he will protect you. So instead of being a water walker, I call it a wave walker. And I want to ask you now, what does your boat represent? I often wonder what would have happened if those other 11 disciples got out of the boat. But they stayed in their boat, which they thought was safety, and clung to it. So I want to ask you, what are you clinging to in your life? Is it a job you don't like? Is it the comfort or discomfort in maybe an unhealthy relationship? And it's time to leave that behind and get out of the boat. I think we have an illusion that we're safe in that boat. And there are no safe guarantees whether you stay in the boat or get out of the boat. So I invite you to get out of the boat and become a wave walker. But there's 3 things that God promises you if you get out of the boat. Number 1, your wildest dreams are going to come true and beyond. And that's what has exactly happened to me up here in Canada. Canada was never on my radar. And I always wanted to be like Peter and be the one that was called. I wanted to be one of the chosen ones. And I think he chose me to shine his light here in Canada. And things are just wilder and better than I ever dreamed. Number 2, you will feel a peace beyond all understanding, and I never knew what that meant. I have such peace. Even when my life is in storms and waves, I have this peace because I'm not alone anymore. God is right here with me, and he wants me to cry out to him. I think that's why he creates all the waves and the ruckus, so that we remember to cry out to him. And then the 3rd thing that he promises you if you follow him is there's going to be trouble. That I can attest to. I've had definitely my share of troubles, but he's always there with me. So I invite you now to come be a wave walker. I know for me, I wasn't ready to just jump out of the boat. I got on a paddleboard and I said, okay, I'll be safe here. So I did it in steps. And it certainly has taken me a whole year to get out of the boat. But I got to remind you again, there's some people in your life that don't want to get out of the boat and might stay there where you're out here being a wave walker. All right, enough of our spiritual fitness today. It's time to do some Tai Chi in the water. So I want you guys to just follow along with me. So we're going to do a few little warm-ups. It's best to do the Tai Chi where it's about shoulder height. This is a nice warm pool, so I really feel embraced by the water today. And the first move we're going to do is just called drifting. And basically it's kind of like mountain pose in yoga, where you're just going to stand nice and tall. Let your arms just float wherever they are in the water. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, do so. And just feel that support of the water. Just drifting, maybe shifting the weight on your feet, letting that water just support you and move you gently. Take a nice breath in through the nose. Flutter those eyes open and let's begin. So we're gonna bring our hands, and I'm gonna use kind of a lunge here with my legs. And I'm just going to be moving my arms up and down underneath the water here. Inhaling and exhaling. This is called the wave move. And now we're actually gonna feel what it's like to break the surface of that water. Feel the difference on your arms. Is there some kind of breakthrough that you're gonna have becoming a wave walker? What does that feel like? Now I'm gonna switch my hands and come palms up, and I'm gonna gather that yin from the earth and draw that yang down from the heavens. I'm gonna be switching my legs back and forth, coming up and drawing it down. Just really feeling the weight of the water. Maybe there's some weight in your life right now that you need to bring to the surface and deal with. How about that analogy? And coming down. Now we're gonna switch to a side to side, and this is called crane, where my arms are just floating up and down like the wings of a crane. Notice that I'm in a lunge, just being mindful to switch legs every once in a while, just coming up and down. Inhaling and exhaling. I'm gonna add a little balance challenge now. So ground through one leg, bring the other one up, flex the foot. Hands are nice and loose and come down. And we're gonna switch sides, so it's a nice flow back and forth. Your balance will probably be better in the water. I've got some friends. I'm so glad. Now you will be online. Is that okay? All right, will you guys do it with me? Yeah. Excellent. You're welcome to come closer. All right. So we're going to be a bird right now. Everybody lift up one leg and come down and switch sides. And now we're going to walk in a circle like birds flying. So just turn in a circle. I'm so glad you're joining me. Look at that. Anybody know what a crane sounds like? Turn the other direction. All right, we're being little crane birds today. All right, now we're gonna do a more advanced move. Are you guys ready? This is really challenging. All right, so this is called praying mantis. So you gotta make praying mantis hands. Pick your one leg up, my foot's flexed. And then this is called repel the monkey. Whoa, don't fall over. You gotta gaze at something, come back to praying mantis, press down into the water. All right, pick the other one up, praying mantis, flex the foot. Are you ready? Repel the monkey. Can you get those little toes up, wiggle? Come back and bring it down. We're gonna do that one more time on each side. This is a very advanced move. So praying mantis, repel the monkey. Where are my monkeys? Praying mantis, press that water down. One more time on this side. Here's our praying mantis. Repel the monkey. Bring it back and set it down. Beautiful. All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to hug the tree. All right, so this is kind of a hippie kind of move. So arms nice and wide. Put one leg, make sure your shoulders are under the water. And I want you to just come in, turn your head to one side, and pretend you're hugging a tree. Now here's a really good workout for your arms. Press that water. Why? Turn and switch your legs, hug the tree. Think about what tree is your favorite tree. Push that water, hug the tree. So you should really feel this outward movement and resistance, and then pull that water into your heart. Open up. Turn the head the other way and open up. One more time, hug that beautiful tree. We're tree huggers. And open up. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put our hands like this under the water. And this is actually from yoga, and it balances all the energy. So if you guys are ever anxious or nervous or you get scared, all you have to do is put your hands like this. And you're going to hold them down kind of here by your waist. And it balances all the elements of the earth. You know what those are?
Earth,
air,
fire,
earth, fire,
and water.
water, and ether, or space. That's the fifth one. I know. How about that? So when you do that, you balance all the elements of the earth in your body, so you won't be nervous. Now we're going to scoop our water up, and when we get up past our heart, we're going to put it like this. And this is your throat chakra. We're going to open our voice and send kind words out to the universe. Now scoop down. I'm going to turn around here. When you get to your throat, turn your hands. Think about somebody you want to send some love or kind words to. Scoop down. Bring that water up past your heart, your throat chakra, and send it out. Now, whatever hand was on the bottom before, you got to put the other hand on top, or else we'll be lopsided. We don't want to do that. So we're going to scoop that up again. Is there somebody you can think about in your life you want to send some love to? I'm sure you have someone. I'm going to send some love all the way back to Texas, where I'm from, to my children. And one more time, beautiful. Okay, so for our next move, what we're going to do is we're going to do the energy ball. And have you guys ever seen the black and white symbol? It's called the yin and the yang. Yeah, so the yin is the earth energy. Pull that energy up from the earth, and the yang or the yang energy comes down from the heavens. So you make an energy ball, and that's our circle. And now we're going to rotate that ball under the water and turn it like it's the earth, and we're turning it. So this is our energy ball. And then we're going to make our ball get smaller and smaller, and you're going to bounce it. And bounce it from side to side. When you get to one side, turn it over and bounce it back the other way. So you get a nice twist, turn it over and bounce it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Do you guys play any basketball or soccer or
I used to play
baseball?
soccer.
Yeah?
I play baseball.
So that's that energy in that ball, right? We got that energy. All right, now we're going to do something called spin the silk wheel. So you're going to take your energy ball, put it under the water, put one leg in front, one behind, and you're going to draw this bottom hand down. And I want you to pull all the energy towards you. And now I'm coming back to the ball on the other side. And then I'm going to pull that energy around to the ball here. So it's like you're throwing the ball and you're catching it. And throw the ball and catch it. And now I want you to walk forward while you do that. And this is called egg beater. So walk and pull that water. Come up closer to this camera. See if you can make a wave with that water. And wave. All right, now turn your ball over, and we're going to go the other way. So now we're going to push the water away. When you come around, get that ball, and we're going to walk backwards. Push the water away. Grab your ball and push the water away. Grab the ball and push it away. I know. And push it away. You're going to be all muscular in your shoulders and your arms. All right, doesn't that feel good? Okay, so now we're going to do what is called parting the horse's mane. So basically with our energy ball, this bottom hand, almost like you're tossing a frisbee, you're going to toss it, and then you're going to catch it maybe like a boomerang and bring it back to that ball. This bottom hand is going to toss it, catch it, and bring it back. So always that bottom hand tosses, catch it, toss it, catch it. Now we're going to do that under the water, and we're going to walk forward. So here's our parting the horse's mane. So this bottom hand, here's your ball, is going to toss, bring it back and come under the water and catch it, and toss, bring it back, come under, and this is parting the horse's mane. That nice, beautiful horse. So you're just coming side to side. Now I want you to stay totally under the water and bring it back and come under. So I'm just kind of doing it side to side, same thing, but it's all under the water. So we get that resistance. Whenever you part the horse's mane, you balance that black and white symbol, the yin and the yang. So you're coming back and forth. All right, so now we're gonna take our energy ball and we're gonna turn it over. And this is called brush knee sen chi. Okay, do you guys know what chi is? What chi stands for? Kinda, it stands for energy, really positive energy. And I think peace is positive energy, right? So your chi, who'd like to guess what organ in your body your chi comes from? Here, let's bounce up and down so we don't get caught. You know your organs in your body, not your brain. It's down in between your heart and your hips.
Stomach.
Not your lungs, not your stomach. What purifies your body? When you drink a lot of water?
Kidney?
Your kidneys. That's where your chi comes from. Okay? So your kidneys are right here, right in your back. So we always want to make sure, I'm sure you know that, drink lots of water and you access chi, and that's all your healing energy in your body. And I'm going to teach you a move called blithering. You ready? So, all right, blitherers. So we're going to go like a pendulum, go 1, 2, 3, and jump up and down and go. All right, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do that one more time. We're waking up our chi. 2, 3. You have now accessed your chi. That's silly. That's another move too. If you ever get nervous around a test with another person, you just go, and then you won't get nervous anymore. Okay, so we blither. All right. So we did our brush knee sen chi, and now we're going to cut the path to clarity. So I don't know if you have any problems in your life or things that you're just not happy with. This is your clarity, the yin and the yang between your hands. Go like this, like you're seeing. And now what we're going to do, I got to turn around and face the camera here. Come up closer, guys. Come closer. So what you're going to do is take this hand and you're going to come down backwards under the water. Watch it with your eyes. Come forward and go, hee-yah!
Yeah.
Bring this hand back down and around. Hee-yah! So you are cutting the path to clarity. Whatever problems you have, you got to look at them. They're right there. Now we're going to walk backwards while we do this. So when your hand comes down, take that same leg back, come forward, hee-yah! Other leg, come down, hee-yah! Cut that path, hoo-wah! Hoo-wah! I love it. All right, so we cut our path to clarity. Now we're going to do clouds passing along the sky. All right? So you're basically, here's your hands are going to be your clouds. So your clouds are going to be like this in the water. And one cloud is going to come across the sky. You're going to watch it. The other hand, you know how clouds are made?
Water.
Yes, so you're going to gather the water from the earth, come over here, and your clouds are going to pass, and you gather the water with the other hand. So you're basically going like this, holding the water, right? So come up a little closer here. So our clouds are going to pass, and you're going to flow back and forth. Let's see, look up. Are there any clouds today? Some clouds. And this is called clouds passing in the sky. Uh-oh, there's a storm coming. Now we got to make fists. And push your fists, make a ruckus. A storm. We're going to be wave walkers. We're getting out of our boat. Oh, the sun's come out. All right, now I'm going to teach you a move that's called dragonfly and parasol, okay? So dragonflies have 2 wings. So these are our wings of our dragonfly. So we're going to take one wing and we're going to chop it through the water. The other wing is going to chop on top. Now our dragonfly is going to take flight, come out of the we're gonna open a beautiful parasol. Then we're gonna chop and take flight, come up high and open your parasol. Beautiful. All right, so let's do it all together. We'll walk forward. Right wing, left wing, take flight, open your parasol. Left wing, right wing, take flight, open your parasol. Right, left, take flight, open your parasol. One more time. Left, right, take flight, open your parasol. You ever think you learn all these wonderful things today? I'm so glad you guys joined me. You're making it much more fun. All right, now we're going to do one that is like being out in the ocean. So we're going to create waves. You're going to take your hands like this and you're going to bring your leg up and you're going to push that water away. Now here's the tricky part. Come on closer. You want to flip your hands and I want you to bring them back, guys, and look up. Turn your hands around. Look up, my hands are back and pretend you're diving. Now scoop the water up from the ocean, turn the other way, press it out to sea. Let it wash back over you and take a dive. Gather the water up, push it out to sea. Let it wash back over you, take a dive. Nice. All right, now we're gonna walk forward towards the camera and do it. All right, press the water out, let it wash over you, take a dive. Gather and scoop it up. We're going the other way. Press that water out to sea. Let it wash over you and take a dive. Bring the water up and press it away. Come back and take a dive. One more time, water up and push it out there. Come back and take a dive. So we were just wave walkers right there. All right, this is our last kind of move that we're gonna do today. So we're going to set what's called a hook, kind of like our little praying mantis was, but we're gonna just do one hook at a time. So, where are you guys from? Do you have leaves that fall from trees?
Yes.
Okay, and do you ever jump in them? Do you have to rake them?
Sometimes.
Does anybody make you rake them? Let's like jump in.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna pretend with this other hand, we're scooping up the leaves, we're bringing them to the hook, and we're tossing them in the air. Oh my God, look, you know, scoop up those leaves and toss them away. Beautiful. Then we're gonna bring our hand back, we're gonna play the harp. La 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 la. So you're just la 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 la. Uh-oh, a cobra, a snake is gonna strike. So here's our snake. We're gonna lean back and then wiggle it through the water and bring it back and wiggle it through the water and bring it back and wiggle it through the water. And then you let your little hook go. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna turn around so the camera can see us. Come a little closer so they can see you too. All right, so we set our hook here. So our hand's gonna come around. Remember, we're gonna scoop those leaves up and toss them away. And scoop those leaves up and toss them away. Scoop those leaves up and toss them away. One last time, scoop them up and toss them away. Now this hand's gonna come back. La 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 la. I don't know what is the harp sound like. I don't think it's that. Uh-oh, a snake's coming. And wiggle it through the water. And wiggle it through the water. And wiggle it through the water. Last time. And let go of your hook. Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to do what is called, this is our end of our class. It's called washing your marrow. And this helps cleanse all the energy in your body. All right? So you're going to take your hands and slap them. Let's make a lot of racket. Slap them, rub them. You got to get all that chi, because remember that energy's in that ball. Okay, now we're going to take our hands and put them close to our face. And I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to turn around because you have to lay down in the water.
Yes.
Can you guys float on your backs?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to come up This is your energy. And you're going to come around and you're going to have to lay back in the water. And I'm going to turn my hands and I'm going to trace. Guess I'm way out of the camera. Hang on. Let me show you guys first and then you do it, okay? So you're going to bring your hands up around your head. Now watch when I get to my neck, I turn my hands around. I'm going under my armpits. Down, press on your kidneys. Now I'm going to lay back in the water and I'm going to go around the outside of my legs, the inside, and come back up. All right, so you come up, come around, turn it like this, go under. When you get to your kidneys, you're going to kick your legs up and you're going to go on the outside of your leg, come up the inside. All right, we're going to do one more time, okay? All right, cleansing our marrow. Come up, come around, turn your hands under the armpits, hold those kidneys. You ready? Lift your legs up. I'm going to do one leg at a time this time. I'm starting to go in the water. I love it. All right, so come close. We're going to do one last move together. Tell me, do you guys mind sharing your names? You're going to be on YouTube. Yay! So my program's called Taiyoga Beats. And we do Tai Chi, yoga, drumming, and dancing to the beat. So if you want to go online and Google Taiyoga Beats on YouTube, you'll see a bunch of my videos. And now you're going to be one. So what is your name?
Penelope.
Oh, God, that's a beautiful name.
Grace.
Grace!
Brandon.
Landon. Wow. And where are you guys from?
I'm from Airdrie.
Airdrie?
Gulf
Never
Africa.
heard.
Calgary.
Calgary. Okay. Are you guys all friends?
Penelope and cousins. We're siblings and she's our cousin.
Oh, well, I'm so happy to share this with you today. All right, so this is our last move. It's called ringing the temple gong. Okay, so we're going to take our hands and we're going to go like this. And we're going to take it in the water. And then we're going to take our hands and we're going to gather the water up. I'm going to turn around, draw that energy down, scoop down and bring that energy up. Let it wash over you. Last big push. Gather that energy. Put your hands together and bring them down. And from my heart to all of yours, thank you for sharing. Aqua. Namaste.
Namaste.
Yay! Well, thank you guys. How fun was that? I'm so glad you joined me.
Really fun.
Yeah, so you guys want to say goodbye? Here's my new friends from Calgary. Bye. See you all later.